Once we got to New Chitose Airport in Hokkaido, our first order of business was to pick up our rental car. Renting a car in Japan is pretty straightforward. However, there is one important thing that you need to do before you leave the United States. You must get an international driving permit. The easiest place that I am aware of to get this permit is from AAA. You do not need a AAA membership, and you do not need to go to a physical AAA location. All you need is a valid US driver's license. Everything can be done online and from your phone. You just apply online at AAA.com and take your picture with your phone. We did not pay for expedited shipping, and we were able to get our permits in under a week by FedEx. You cannot apply for this permit more than 6 months before your trip, and the permit is valid for a year from the date it is issued. An international driving permit is considered an official document and essentially translates your driver's license to 10 commonly used languages, which allows you to drive and rent cars in around 150 countries, including Japan. You must make sure to carry your driver's license with you along with the international driving permit when driving overseas. We landed at the domestic terminal at New Chitose Airport. From there, we had to go to a Toyota rent-a-car check-in reception counter to pick up the car. The two terminals are not linked internally, so we did have to walk outside a little bit from when we arrived on Jetstar Airlines to go to the check-in reception counter. There, we had to go to the correct reception counter, as there are 2 rent-a-car locations that Toyota has at the New Chitose Airport. We rented from the Poplar shop. There, they checked us in and gave us a number. Once we got the number, we turned around and stood in line. The line was to get a bus shuttle to the actual Poplar shop location. So once we did that, we took the shuttle to the Poplar shop location.
Just be very careful.
And there, once again, we waited for our number to be called. Once our number was called, we walked up to the counter where they made photocopies of our passport, driver's license, and international driving permit. And then once we did that, they had a person escort us out to the actual car that we were renting. In this case, we rented a Toyota Sienta. We were able to choose the car before we left. When we actually rented the car online back in the United States, we were able to choose the car that we could rent. We specifically chose a Sienta because that model is not available in the United States, and we wanted to try a car that was not available just to see what it was like. Our rental car company also made sure that our car had this nice little sticker located on the lower right-hand corner of our bumper. And essentially, that sticker lets everybody know that we are foreigners driving this car. It may sound kind of odd, but I kind of like it because I hope people, when they see that on the road, would give us a little extra space, as it's like a big indicator that we are either lost or we are driving on a different side of the road than we're used to.
So in Japan, they have ways to denote on the outside of your car if you are a beginner driver. You can put this on the back of your car, or an elderly driver. So if you see someone with that on their back of their car, you can give them a little extra grace.
This is what the inside of our Toyota Sienta looked like. The driver's side was on the right side instead of the left. There was lots of leg room. I had ample room to spread out. There were cup holders to the right. There's even
A driver glove box.
A driver glove box. Cool. The passenger glove box was also pretty spacious. I like that little cubby for putting my phone or other things while I was sitting there. Nice mirror at the top. So we are cruising it on the freeway. What's this say? I just noticed this. No idea what it says. It was a little nerve-wracking the first few times I drove, but we survived. Thank you for watching episode 3 of my travel series to Japan in July 2026. Stay tuned, as I hope to do a video in the future of what it's like to actually drive in Japan. It was really something that we hyped up a lot in our head about driving on the opposite side, but it really turned out to be okay, and I hope to do a video about that in the future. Once again, thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you want to follow along with more videos from our adventure in Japan. Thank you.